we're here with Edwin Michael, who's the Irish Superintendent of the Elim churches here in Ireland. And so, Edwin, it's great to be back at Elim Bible Week this year, Elim Bible Week Ireland.
Yep.
So, last year there was a lot going on within Elim Ireland as a whole. Can you just tell us a few wee things that have been happening?
Yeah, it's been a very full year in the life of Elim. Since we were here at Bible Week last year, we've had the launch of Freedom Project Ireland, and that's Elim's response to human trafficking on the island. We're very, very excited about that and about the work that's going on there. There's a big problem, but there's a need on the island, and it's great to be a part of endeavouring to address that, Steve. That's one thing. Freedom Projects throughout the year, there's a usual run of training for ministers, training for youth and children's workers. Very exciting time. Back in the last 12 months, our youth and children's workers training day drew over 250 people. We're very excited about that and the expansion of the work there. Also the youth department. Immediately after this Bible week, we have Relentless Youth Camp, and that has been expanding and growing year upon year. Really excited about it this year with a marquee to see 1,000 people at Milan. And over 500 people staying on site. So again, very, very excited about that one. One of the other things that happened was at our annual Irish conference, the movement decided that they wanted to take a look at evangelism within England and how we can better reach the island of Ireland. And it was decided to examine this whole subject. So we're very excited about an up and coming 2-day conference on the subject of evangelism, the 8th and the 9th of November of this year. Really excited. So it's been a very full year. Along with that, we've got the usual run of purchasing of ground for new buildings as congregations expand and look at their vision and how they're going to reach their communities in the future. You have the usual run of that and openings of new facilities and things like that. So it's been a busy year all around. It really has.
Brilliant. And it's hard to believe that we've come to this week already, Elim Bible Week Ireland, Wondrous. And what was maybe some of your reflections from last year, good, and maybe things that maybe need to be tweaked?
Yeah, well, one of my reflections is how quickly a year goes. And we're saying to the workers as we were setting up there earlier today, it was just like yesterday we were saying goodbye when we were taking everything down, and there's a year gone. Amazing. But we were blown away completely by Bible Week last year. I mean, the numbers and the response to Bible Week last year went way beyond all our expectations. So we were excited about the fact that it proved that there was a hunger and a desire for an event of this nature in this part of the country. Loads of response from people who were just blessed and people who went away and for weeks after reporting back about how God had spoken to them and God had challenged them to move in their life, and just sort of continuous inquiries at different times throughout the year as to what's happening next year, a sense of excitement, anticipation coming around. So we have great memories of last year, and we've endeavoured to build on that as we come into this one.
Yeah, brilliant. So just now we're going to give you just a little tour of some of the venues, and then we're going to come back and speak to Pastor Michael at the end. We're here at the Sports Hall, which is the venue for our children's ministry this week. Come on, let's have a look. Where's Charlotte?
Alright.
Oh, Charlotte, how are you?
Just trying out my Humongo Jumbo Joseph Bible.
Very good, I like it, I like it.
Pretty special.
So you're the head of Generous Next.
I am.
Can you tell us a wee bit about what's happening here all week?
Yep. We're in the middle of building the set for our nighttime event, which is going to be called Humongo Jumbo Joseph.
Okay.
Which is really just about how big God is. So we're going to be using lots of different things to teach the kids about how massive God is, that He's big enough to heal anybody, He's big enough to save anybody, He's big enough to protect you from anything. He's just a massive God, and we should believe Him for massive things.
Brilliant.
So we'll be using things like our massive Bible. We'll be telling our memory verses from the giant toy box. Big
Brilliant.
Toys will be climbing out of it. The big door opens at the back, so we'll be coming in and out of it to do things. There'll be the gunge tank, the usual. So it'll be loads of fun. That's the night time. Then in the mornings, we're doing Wondrous City Hospital. So we're turning the bottom end into like a wee hospital. All the children that come in become junior doctors, and they're going to be learning about God through their body, and massive MRI scanners.
Okay,
made out of cardboard.
And hopefully no injured children.
Hopefully no injured children, but if that's a problem, it's okay because we've got Wondrous City Hospital to tend to their every need. So yeah,
Very good.
that's what's happening this week. It's going to be awesome.
Brilliant.
Bring them along. bring the kiddies.
So here at the Lecture Theatre in Jordanstown, and this is our youth room for the week. Come on, we'll have a look. So we're here with Ross McBride, who's the team leader of the Sears for God Ireland team. And Ross, can you just tell us a wee bit about what's going on in this venue over the week?
Yeah, this venue, the lecture hall, is going to be for the youth meetings. The meetings will be starting every night at 7:30. The theme is Imagine. It's for 11 to 16-year-olds, and we're trusting that in this room there'll be some special moments where God will meet with people and change young people's lives. So we're really looking forward to it.
So this year at Elim Bible Week, we have a lot of new things happening. Pastor Elim, do you want to tell us just a few things that are going on this year?
Yeah, once again, we're really excited about the programme this year. We have a great lineup of speakers. Kick off tomorrow night with Andy Hawthorne and the evening celebration. And Andy Hawthorne's the founder and director of Message Trust. Very exciting speaker, very challenging guy. Morning Bible studies with Dr. Keith Warrington every morning, Monday through to Friday. And then in the evening celebrations we have Malcolm Duncan back with us for a second year. We have also George Verber, who will be with us throughout the week. Again, very, very excited about that. We're also having some guest appearances from different worship leaders. Laura Martin will be with us, Nathan Jess will be with us leading worship. So exciting. Then we've got the run-up programme for kids work, youth work as well, going on throughout the week. But a new venture this year is the Acoustic Cafe every night from 10 o'clock to midnight, and that's for 18 years plus, and that is a very exciting programme. So if anyone's listening to this video blog and you fit into that category, come along, it will be there, definitely will. So great programme, great lineup, looking forward to seeing people here throughout the week and seeing what God is going to do this year at Bible.
Good. And then in the afternoon, then we've got a few seminars going up. So there's maybe a few. There's a lot going on within those. But are there a few maybe you want to highlight or touch on?
Last year, being our first year, we had a limited afternoon seminar program, but we've expanded that this year because there was a good response to it last year. So all the seminars are in the pocket guide for the week. So there's afternoon seminars every day, and sometimes we're even doubled up a couple of seminars. People can choose what they want to go to. We have everything from worship seminars. We have the ladies event on Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock with Laura Martin speaking at that. On Thursday afternoon at 2 o'clock there's a special seminar, and it's geared towards teachers in primary and secondary school. And it's geared at looking at creating a Christian ethos in education. So quite a programme right through to Friday with Malcolm Duncan for pastors, their wives and leadership teams at 2 o'clock, and he'll be looking at leadership issues.
Good. And this year, the theme, if you like, is going to looking at encountering God. Tell us a wee bit about your heart and your thought behind that, and how that came to be then this year.
Right, yeah. No, I mean, it's a theme for a Bible week because obviously when people come together in an event like this and we bring in speakers from outside, people come with a heightened expectation. But we don't just want to run an event. It was our desire that people would really encounter God in a fresh and in a new way, that they would hear the voice of God afresh, be challenged in their Christian life, encouraged in their Christian life. But that we wouldn't just go away saying that was a good event or it was a well-run event. We want that, certainly. But we want people to go away saying, you know, I heard the voice of God to me again. I've encountered God afresh. I've been stirred again in my Christian life and a call.
So every evening at 7:30 and then in the mornings at 11 o'clock, we encourage you to come along. Maybe you've just picked up on the blogs and you're maybe not a part of Elim, you don't have a church to go to. We'd love to have you along to come and see even a wee bit about what Elim does and what Elim is about. We have loads of stands here that we'd love to connect, UCB and Freedom Project and so on. So please feel free to come along. You can check us out on Facebook or on Twitter.